Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ancestral Owl Messages, and this is going to be a general relationship read for the collective sign of Taurus. So the general relationship read can pick up friends, family, romantic love, could even pick up the relationship with yourself. Check out the Libra one. There is no timestamp on the reads. That's because when you are led to them, it's perfect time when you needed to hear them. So, alright, before we get into the details of the read, let's pray. Great Creator, Father God, Divine Mother, Mother Mary, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, I just pray and ask for wisdom and clarity for any messages need to come through for the collective sign of Taurus for this, their general relationship read. In Jesus' name, amen. So here we go. I'm using the Shamanic Medicine Oracle card deck. One more shuffle. And I'm going to read from the book. I am going to read from the book. If I can find the book. That's so funny. Now the book's gone. Yeah, we have one of those days. Okay, now, one more shuffle. Bones for casting, divination. And West, purge. So let's get the book. Bones for casting, divination. You are being thrown a bone here. Ritual casting. Clarimancy of crystals, beans, sticks, or bones, and the interpretation of omens have always been used by shamans to assist with changes and challenges. It's time to open your eyes to the world around you. This talks about pay attention to the signs and messages that you are been given. Be observant, trust your intuition. Purge, West. I'm still learning this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Whatever it is that has been eating away at you, it is now time to get it off your chest. Spit it out and say what you feel. You have a voice, so use it. Problems cannot be solved if nobody is aware of them. If you are in a bad relationship, get out. Determine who is a true friend. Wow. This is making changes. Purge that which doesn't serve you anymore. West represents the source of great personal power and opportunity for transformational change. Associated with the element of water and the season of autumn, West brings an uprising and a purge. You are cutting people out. There are being people cut out of your life. There's relationships that may be ending. You may be going through this process right now where it's just a clearing out your energy space after cutting people out, because it's one thing to cut people out and set up healthy boundaries. You also have to disconnect from them energetically and really cleanse your energy space afterwards, because if you don't do that, it's no real point of cutting them out of your life anyway, because sometimes we cut them out because just the energy that they bring. And then if that energy is lingering in your energetic space, then it's like they're still in your life. So let's see what's going on, Taurus. that was a little wonky. Yeah, death. Death card, first card out. 10 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Your social circle has gotten smaller. Lovers. Queen of Cups. 2 of Swords. Page of Swords. There's a sneaky little page. 8 of Cups. 4 of Wands. And 3 of Swords. Okay, listen. Death card. Transformational energy. Then you got 10 of Swords. This is what transformed you. People that claim they had your back yeah, they had your back all right. They had swords in your back. That's what this was. 6 of Pentacles. This was people from your social circle. Friends. Could be co-workers in other cases. Excuse me. But it was people around you. Your social circle. Now, what's ended up happening, though, is that there's a shift in this energy. So, 6 of Pentacles is your soul tribe. The shift is that part of this original soul tribe was like this, okay? This card, then, the energy just kind of shifts. It's almost like this card feels like it's split down the middle right now. Half of it is towards this energy that you're cutting out, or you have cut out. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Ugh. The other half is embracing this. Lover's card and Queen of Cups. This could be a romantic partner that has stepped up or stepped into your life from that same social circle. But you had to get rid of this energy for them to come to the foreground. This is also with Queen of Cups, is because you got Lover's card, which is about choices. Queen of Cups, too, it's newfound love for yourself. Because you are now respecting yourself so much so that this energy, you can do without it. And you are dealing without it. I just think the only purging that you really need to do is clean out your energy space of anything that's lingering from them. Because you got 2 of Swords at that crossroads. The reason you're at this crossroads is because of this shift. This energy shifted. And it's like you're looking at this when you look at these cards this way. Like, this is how this feels. But this shifted, and now you're cleansing out your friends list, basically. Your circle's gotten smaller. But this crossroads had to deal with choosing yourself over, and it's with healthy boundaries. All healthy boundaries is I refuse to allow you to treat me the way I would never treat you to begin with. Because you are, this is continual cleansing. Page of Swords, still got that like lingering there. Page of Swords is someone, pages are messengers, but it's immature energy. It's someone that's lurking, that is up to no good, but they come in like under the radar to where you don't see them. So, this cleansing though, and this under the radar energy was necessary. The reason it was necessary was to lead you to this person. But it was also for you to follow your heart in making changes in your life. Because 8 of Cups is about following your heart. 4 of Wands is about celebrating you, celebrating your home, making changes, making it more comfortable, We are homes to our spirit, but we have a physical home base. This is making necessary changes, redoing your life, upgrading. And I feel like it's an upgrade. And the reason for the upgrade is so that you can get to this that needs healing, that you've been hiding. It's Three of Wands. That's heartbreak and disappointment. You have been hiding this. Oh, it'll take care of itself. I don't have time for it. I'll go do this, go do that. And then you were busy out there and not taking care of you. It's a song by Michelle. Who was that by? Where it was in the song, was it? It's not goodbye to you. It's I gotta find the song. Gotta find the song. Okay, found the song. I needed to find the song. There's a message in the song. All You Wanted by Michelle Branch, and there's a line in it that says, so lonely inside, so busy out there. And all you wanted was somebody who cares. That's what I'm saying. Like, you busied yourself with social activities. You just kept staying busy so that you didn't pay attention to this. They had to be removed and certain people purged out of your life so that you could get to this. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Tower, and Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Five of Pentacles is feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. You did this to yourself. You've made yourself, your relationship with yourself, you left yourself out in the cold. You put yourself last in the list. Now it's time to put yourself first. Heal, grow, upgrade. This is the whole point of this time in your life. Eight of Pentacles, work on yourself. Five of Cups. Now, in order to get to this heartbreak and heal this heartbreak, you're going to have to go into the past. You're going to have to step into the past, look at it, but don't stay there. Five of Cups, nostalgic energy is stepping back into the past, asking and answering questions that you have in order to get to the root of this heartbreak and disappointment. But it's for healing. Don't stay there. Step back. Because you can get lost in the past and not. But that Tower, that's what you have to get to. The Tower fell, and you just kept so busy out there, so lonely inside, so busy out there. The Tower fell, and I don't think you really paid attention to it. I think it was one of those it was like, it was an incident where the tower falls and you're like, yeah, okay, they fall all the time, and you just kept going. But you didn't take time to look at it and become a student of it. Page of Pentacles. This is a time for you to become a student of your own life. These people had to be purged to show two things that you were missing. Two things you weren't looking at. And it's funny because the Lover's card showed up. It was someone new in your life or someone that has been in your life that you didn't really pay attention to. It was someone else in your life and you. So it was a twofold purpose. All of these people kept you busy to where you weren't paying attention to this good thing that was trying to come in and to you and your own growth. So take this time now to heal, grow, upgrade. Four of Swords, Empress, Ace of Wands, the Star, Nine of Swords. Listen. Four of Swords, that's resting and retreating. That's that healing card. The Empress, step into that. The Empress is the mother of the tarot. Birth something new into your life. This is creative energy. This is birthing. There's a gestational period of like 9 to 10 months. I think it's more like 10 months. And then the baby is born. So even if this is like 9-10 month break for you, where all you're doing is upgrading your personal life, making certain changes, and then just figuring out what you want, which direction you're going, embrace that. Embrace it. Ace of Wands, that new beginning. And I feel like these two cards go together. This is what you're birthing, is a new beginning for yourself. And you're writing the script on your own life. Star energy, that's healing, but it's also getting attention, being looked at. The more you take care of you, the more attention you're going to be getting. Now, the Nine of Swords, this is grief. Nine of Swords is grieving card, but it's sleepless nights, it's obsession, it's... You're going to have to get to this. This is part of what needs to be healed. Because you didn't tell anybody else about this. You were just dealing with this at nighttime. Yeah. Nine of Cups, Justice, which is getting balance, and Knight of Pentacles. This has been delayed. You have a wish fulfillment that's coming in. But it was delayed because all of these other people were distracting you. 3 more. Six of Wands, Hermit, and 3 of Cups. Yeah. Like, there's so much healing that needs to happen here. Six of Wands is celebration. This is celebratory, being recognized. Hermit, that's where you grow. That's where you grow, is in hermit mode. You grow in the egg. No one sees the growth. No one may pay attention to the growth until you're completely changed, and then it's like, oh, look at you. 3 of Cups is celebration, but it's also dealing with third-party energies. This is what you need to heal. This is about the hermit mode. It could be that other people keep involving you in these third-party energies, but I think this is celebration, more of a celebration. The light side of 3 of Cups is celebratory. This is also celebration. So let me pull Green Witch Oracle. Number 2 card, connection card. This is communication. And number 18 card, stimulation, chili. 18, 8 and 1 is 9, that's completion. These other people that kept you busy and just kept you like running all over the place and just kept you like preoccupied, diversionary. It was more of a diversionary tactic. They weren't stimulating to you. I mean, they just kept you busy. They kept you low vibrational. It's time to rise vibrationally. It's also time to reach a level of maturity that these other people have not reached yet. You're an old soul. Embrace that. He's in there singing. I love it. I love it. Alright, this is the White Light Oracle. Deer of Delta, number 26 card. 2 and 6 is 8. That's New Beginning. I'm going to read these from the book too. And Dakini of Infinite Light, number 9. 9 is about completion. So let me read those from the book. Number 26, Deer of Delta. Okay. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You are confidently and effectively, you can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered, protected in the light. Talks about protection. And Dakini of infinite light. Seek and you shall find. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart, but remember it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, but do trust in a greater guiding wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help from enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now. Absolutely. You are ascending as you heal. This is about seeking healing within yourself. Ask for help from your spiritual team, because we all have a spirit team. So, last two cards is from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. One more shuffle. Abundance. Also without these people around. Because if you have people around that have negativity and feel very negative and their energy is very draining, it can actually block abundance from you. And it will act like that kind of energy acts like a black hole. And it will suck away any blessings that are meant for you. And it'll suck the life out of any blessings or any joy that tries to come into your life. It will really block what you're manifesting. Clear your energy space. If you've disconnected from them, also disconnect from them energetically, and really sage yourself, sage your house. If they've given you anything as gifts, you may have to repurpose them, give them away to... I would give them away to the Goodwill, protection. But you're always protected. You have a spirit team that's looking out for you. So, for the collective sign of Taurus, this is your general relationship read. Love and light.